Okay, so sorry, let me zoom up. We're now going to set it up into sort of like a default position where we're going to use that for the base of all our different animations. Because if you think about it, when you're idling, if you took the weapon down, it's going from the idle position down, and the fire positions from the idle. So basically, everything stems from idle. So it's a good place to start. So we want to get a grip good first. So we're just going to move this hand out of the way for now, because I'm going to do this hand. And I wasn't really sure how this gun should be held entirely, so I just went on YouTube and searched the weapon name, found the weapon, and then just saw a video and paused it, where I can clearly see how the grip is. So there's two fingers at the bottom that are fully closed. The third finger is slightly recessed with the thumb on it, and the four fingers on the trigger. So that's what we're going to sort of aim for. Let's put it on another monitor for reference. So first, I'm going to start by just moving this in. Moving this up. And then, before you start moving anything in terms of hands and fingers, you want to make sure your rig joints are visible and don't have TR on, just have that blank. So, also make sure def joints is either not visible or is in R or T mode. I just have mine not visible. That means that we can only animate controllers. Let's start by just getting these fingers up. Bend that up a bit more. On that, and then just bend that in. Take out a recess. Just bend him down. Just put him in a bit. That as well. This looks a bit unnatural. Just a smidge. I think this finger needs to come back a little bit more so that we can have him in like that. Just arc it back a bit. Okay. The finger sticks out loads, but we can't see it from this sort of angle. So we should be alright on that front. Could just bring them out a little bit. Let's see this finger. We hide NURBS curves, so we can see it a bit better. So I think that's looking right, because if you think about it, we're looking at it from this, and if I set the rig, and move it, And then just move this guy out of the way for a second. Let's move this guy out of the way. We just come right over. Like that. Move that over there. It looks pretty similar. Obviously, it's a different model. You don't have to. You can switch out the model that the gun uses, so you could use those hand models, and it would work with your animation because they all use the same joints as long as the new arms is from the same game. Let's just put this back. Okay, so I'm just going to save that. If that's a save. If we go back to our YouTube video again, we can see that the left hand is basically an underbarrel grip. So pretty simple. So we're going to bring this guy in. Might take the weapon back a bit, just so his arm's not getting that stretched. We only really care about what it looks like on the left, which is good for us because then we don't have to worry about all the other fingers. Now, if we also look in this, the weapon's at a slight angle, so you want a slight tilt on it as well, which means our arm should be slightly out. We'll move this out a bit. Still don't like how close that is. Okay, let's just straighten his thumb out. No. And we can a bit more. Can also just tweak him a bit. Right, cool. We can quickly do these fingers if we want to. We also can see that we need to just go down a bit on that. Probably back just a bit. So the best place to have your fingers is in a sort of, for the base position, is in a position that is going to look natural as if you let go. So then you don't have to animate that in, because obviously you're only going to see the hand when he lets go. So if you have like the base position of the hand in a position that's already set up for that, that's going to save you some time. We don't even need the NURBS curves, so we'll get rid of them. So it's probably going to have a little bit straighter fingers. Actually, normally your fingers are a little bit straighter when you let go of something. My fingers are, don't know about yours. So, a bit more natural-ish. I might put his fingers a bit closer together. It's a bit fun. Rotation back. around a bit, twisting. Right, cool. So, save that. Now we want to just set up our idle position. We can do this if we show our depth mesh shift joints. Set this little camera, then go away. Oh my god, what is going on? Look through selected, and then we can just sort of like, this is like gives you a little sample of what it's going to look like. So I'm going to move this up a bit to the left a bit. I'm going to move this arm back a lot. We'll have him coming in a little bit. And we'll just look through him again. Then I'm going to bring him up and then give him a slight tilt. See how that looks. That's a little better. So we obviously want to get this across, so I'm going to lift him up a little bit more, but it can look a little different in game, typically. So I don't want to go too high. That's looking good. So the next video will be just doing animations and checking them out in game. So